Hi, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, 33 and Finally Free. I'm Jamie, and I first just want to thank you so much for coming back to watch a second video. I think that's super awesome. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then also I wanted to put this clip in real fast. I'm going to be uploading my second video today, and I wanted to just put a blurb in there and let you know what to expect. It's half of it I recorded yesterday. I will go over the goals that I have for myself, go over my starting weight. You'll see a picture of the scale, and then some things that I need to get done for the week. And then also for the second half of the video, this morning I woke up early and I just thought, I'm going to show everyone what I have. A starting place, I guess. You'll see, I'll show you what items I have in my pantry, and then the refrigerator and freezer, and then I have a cupboard that has food in it also. And that way you can just kind of get an idea of where I'm starting, what type of foods I buy already, and then hopefully in the next coming months we can all see an improvement in that. If there's something that you have a question about, or an item that you see somewhere in my house and want to know where I got it or what I do with it, or just a question, any question at all, how much was it, just comment below and I'd be happy to answer anything I can about it. Like I said in the first video, I'm not following any sort of diet per se. We try to eat healthy. We do buy healthier type items. We have a lot of room for improvement, but it could definitely be a lot worse. We collectively, both my husband and I think we like food. We like good food. We like to eat clean most of the time, sometimes once in a while, whenever. But what we struggle with is our portion size is really probably way too much. And so even when you think you're eating healthy, and even when you say, oh, all these ingredients are organic, or they're clean, or they're not processed, or barely processed, or it's scratch cooking, it doesn't really matter if you're eating 2 or 3 times a serving. Like one serving size, let's say, is a cup. Well, if you eat 2.5 cups of a healthy dish, it becomes a lot less healthy and a lot more unhealthy and damaging. So yes, it could be worse, but yes, there's tons of room for improvement, and that's what we're hoping for. So anyways, please enjoy the video. Thank you. Hi there, I'm Jamie, 33 and Finally Free, and this will be my second YouTube video for my channel. I wanted to make another video today. I want to go over kind of some goals that I have for myself. I didn't really cover that much the first time, so we're going to do that today. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that now, I guess. I might see if I can edit them and put them up here somewhere, but I'm going to share them verbally, and then I'll probably see if I can add them too, because that's always fun. The first goal I have is to weigh 150 pounds by my next birthday. And I haven't showed it. I'll probably show you a picture of the scale, but I weighed in a few days ago as my start weight, and it's 202.8 pounds. So 150 would be my overall goal weight, and then once I get there I will reevaluate. I'm 5'3", so 150 is still a good size. I've always just been way more than that, so I'm 202.8. I would need to lose 52.8 pounds in the next year to reach that goal. My birthday is December 8th. I'll be 34 next year. So that's my overall. I do have like a midway goal too. We're going on a cruise. My husband and I, no kids, next July. So I definitely want to lose a little bit of weight before then. So I would hope to be down to 175, which is 27.8 pounds by July 8th. And that would put me, what's that? Oh yeah, 175. Okay, 175 by July 8th, and then 150 by my 34th birthday, December 8th. So a couple non-scale related goals I would have for myself. First and foremost, I have hypertension, and I would love, super love, to stop taking blood pressure medicine. I started getting hypertension, high blood pressure readings with my second pregnancy towards the end, and then a lot sooner with my third. We have 3 kids. We have a 10-year-old daughter, and then we have 2 boys, 7 and 4.5. He'll be 5 in May. So he'll be 5 in May, and I have pretty much been on blood pressure medicine since halfway through that pregnancy, if that tells you anything. I don't even like taking medicine, like as in general. So the fact that I have to take this every single day, I'm done. I just kind of want to be over it. So that's my goal. And then a little vanity non-scale goal I have is to just be out of the plus size, like just to shop juniors or misses. I don't know. That's just for my own personal mental thing. But okay, so then I have some weekly goals. 80 ounces of water. I definitely want to get in 80 ounces at least water each day, every day, no days off for that. I want to do, I'm going to focus on a meal plan, probably for the whole family. I might just modify mine a little bit. I'm definitely not into making 2 meals, 2 like main dinners. I mean, lunch, 2 of my kids are in school, my husband's at work, yay. And then I have the 4-year-old home with mom. But yeah, so anyways, I don't want to cook twice. I definitely don't want to cook more than I need to. Prepping is going to help me a lot, I think, but I want to meal prep, meal plan. I'm going to hopefully order some containers from Amazon today. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. And even though I have like an entire cupboard full of Tupperware, I just like the aesthetics of the meal prep containers. I like, it just seems more like legit to have them, so I want them. And they're not very expensive. I looked at them, they're not any more than regular Tupperware in my opinion. So, okay, meal plan, meal prep. I want to do 2 videos a week, so if I can get this one done and uploaded, then I will have met that goal. But just, I don't have like a video schedule or something like that. So if there is somebody looking forward to a 3rd video, it should be, you know, every handful of days. At least 2 videos a week will be my initial goal, and then we can adjust accordingly. I also want to try 1 new recipe a week. I have a friend that did that a while back, and she may still be doing it, I'm not sure. But sometimes we get complacent in our family's favorite foods or our meals that are our go-tos. So we like food, obviously, my entire family. My littlest guy is kind of picky, but my husband and my other 2 kids like to try new things. My husband, funny enough, is also a chef. He's went to culinary school after he got his bachelor's and worked a little bit in the kitchen, and then went into restaurant management for the money. So he's just recently got out of that. But yeah, so he's a chef, so he really knows what to do with the ingredients. I'm more like, I've never seen it, so I don't even know where to start with it. So now that he has a super awesome schedule and he's off by 2:30 every day, I'm hoping that him and I will both be able to be in the kitchen together, and I'll hopefully learn a lot more than what I know now. I just went off on a tangent, but that's okay. That happens, I think. So anyways, my last goal, and this is really a really big goal for me. In fact, I have it written down and it's like in big capital letters. I need to log my food. Not one meal, one day a week, like I've somehow been doing. But legitimately log what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, maybe even my workouts or my exercise, and just kind of see where I'm at. I definitely need to do that, log my food and log my food. I've put the app on my phone and deleted it probably 5 different times, because when I'm not logging and I see it staring at me all day long, I'm on my phone, then I start feeling really bad. So here's what I do. I delete that sucker so I don't even have to look at it. Then I don't feel so guilty. So I'm gonna probably have to download that again. Yeah. And then I also wrote down just some things I need to get done this week. A big one, I know you heard me say that we just recently moved back to Oregon, is to find a house to live in. We actually own this house that I'm in. We've lived here for over 3 years. And then just recently we took like a 2-month, let's try living in another state for a couple of months. Well, needless to say, it did not work out. We're home. Before we moved home, we actually accepted an offer on the house. So we have until the end of the month, which today's what, the 12th, 11th? So we don't have much time. So that's my honey-do list for myself, is to find a house. We're gonna go look at a couple properties today. And we're just looking for a rental right now. We clearly don't have time to buy a house before we need to be out of this one. So we're gonna go search for a house. There's not a lot available in our budget. We have 3 kids, so we need a 3-bedroom house. And yeah, there's just not a lot out there. The town that I live in is about 10,000 people, and the rental market is just not thriving. I mean, I guess if we had a lot bigger budget, we would be fine, but yeah. And then also I need to start packing, repacking. We love moving. We moved in a few weeks ago back into our house, and we tried to like only unpack what we needed. But truth be told, I feel like I need all my stuff. I mean, there's a lot that I can donate and a lot that I do donate, but we were living with my in-laws for a couple of months in Wyoming, and we legitimately only had like our bedding and our clothing out, maybe a couple of board games. We love board games, but I was tired. I wanted my things open and accessible and around me, and so each day I'm like unpacking a little bit more at a time, even though I know we're gonna have to repack it. But the difference will be, we will be moving somewhere in town, like close. So if I have to take a couple extra trips, we have a big car, then I can do that a lot easier than Wyoming. That was a horrendous drive. I don't know if any of you have driven 18 hours in 2 days with 3 children. 1 day with no electronics. But it's a lot, so I'm not looking forward to any long drives we have in the future. I don't think we're due for a long drive until October. We want to take our kids back to Disneyland, and that's about 14-ish hours. So it'll be way out of our system by then, I'm hoping. Okay, this video has gotten a little bit longer. I just kind of wanted to jump in and say hi and then go over my goals. I'll probably have a lot to add to that as time goes on. I'm thinking maybe I'll do like, once I'm able to check one off, maybe like the weekly goals, kind of incorporate new goals each week. I would like to play around with my diet. I'm not doing any one particular diet per se, but I know, whole nother video, I am addicted to sugar, for sure. Like, it's not a question. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I'm definitely a sugar addict. I know that about myself. It's my drug of choice, I guess, which I used to think was the better option compared to an actual drug, but it's still really bad, and it still has major health consequences. So I need to, right before we moved to Wyoming, I was probably down to about 25 grams of added sugar per day, not including fruit. I'll just never exclude fruit unless I want to, but as a whole, or in general, I don't. But 25 grams or less of added sugar, and I was feeling really good mentally, like knowing that I can overcome that sugar addiction made me feel really good. So I bet my son's hollering for me. I bet I'll probably start there with the sugar addiction, and but just try different things. I would like to maybe do a bunch of days of meatless or a bunch of days of dairy-free. I hear dairy-free is the way to go when you're having skin problems, and that's me always. So, hi baby. I definitely want to try a couple of different things. Do you want to be in the video? Okay, say hi. Look right there and say hi.
Hi.
And tell them your name. You don't want to? Okay, say goodbye. Nothing? You don't want to say anything? That's okay. We can edit this part out. Okay.
Oh, that's too much.
Kyler wanted to do his own video, so here he is. He wants to tell you a joke. Tell them a knock-knock joke.
Knock, knock.
Oh, you gotta get up so they can see you.
Who is to eat it?
Me, I'll do it with you.
Hannah.
Who's there? Who? Me! Me! That's not a good joke. You're so silly. You want to what?
To watch.
Oh, you want to watch it? Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's my pantry. I don't know if you can see it very well in the video, but on the top there's some flour, popcorn, brown rice, panko. These are really good. This is my favorite oatmeal, and I buy it at Grocery Outlet when they have it, and then I stock up. It gets so filling because the chia just expands with that water, so it's really, really good. I will sometimes put honey and peanut butter in it, like a tablespoon of peanut butter, and it's really, really filling. Just some crackers. These, I don't buy these normally. These have been in here for quite some time, but also for emergencies, or if I need a side dish, a bigger side dish than what I have, like if we have people over, that's what those are for. I try to stay away from that stuff. Usually this stack is yay high, tuna fish, spices. Okay, both of this right here, I don't know if you can see that cookie spread. If you have not already tried it, do not try it. It's seriously so good, so good. You won't be able to help yourself. This one's not open. By the grace of God, I don't know how that is full in the pantry, unopened, without a spoon sticking out of it, but it probably will be shortly after this video. Okay, and then this is another fun thing I found. My husband loves jalapenos, so these are, I don't know if you've seen those, but they're really good. Salads, he puts them on pretty much anything. Any sort of Mexican dish we're having, he'll add those to that. Sandwiches, burgers, rice, anything. Okay, canned gravy, let's see, cranberry sauce, just some canned food. I buy no sodium or low sodium when I can, but it doesn't always work that way. Just some more stuff. Nobody probably cares, but I would love to see what your pantry looks like too. And I'm going to go in the kitchen and show. This is my icy pantry, but it's really like a, there's my furnace. There's my food. Furnace. Food. But my husband built it for me, and I super love it because I didn't have any room for my food otherwise. Okay, here's my 2-tier fruit basket. I love it so much. Bananas need to be used up. Maybe today, maybe not. And then here, this is my kitchen. I have some popcorn and cornmeal on top. And then I have quinoa. I have some, 2 things of quinoa actually. And then granola, macaroni and cheese for the kiddos. On the bottom, I have some lentils. I need to make some lentil soup. There's so many good lentil soup recipes out there. It makes so much soup too, and it's really inexpensive. Super yummy. Okay, then I have, these are my favorite salad toppings. Lots of good stuff in there. I have 2 types of peanut butter and some homemade jam. My Aunt Lori makes the best jam. And then on this side, I have some honey and then some powdered peanut butter. I have both chocolate and vanilla. This is that peanut butter that I put in that oatmeal. It's really yummy. Kids are gonna have pancakes this morning. Bread. My son and I are the only ones that like malto meal. We don't eat it very often, but it is really yummy. Mainly because we can't eat it without milk and sugar on it. And then I have 3 things. This is kind of like Crystal Light. It's just, I feel a little bit better about it. Buying it. And it's made with stevia. There's some baking items. Flax and chia. I put in either smoothies or energy balls that I make. I'll probably link to that, a recipe down below. Oh, we already saw that. There's the quinoa one. Oolong tea, our favorite tea, and some paper towels. And then I'll also show you the refrigerator and freezer here in just a second. Guys, okay, here's my freezer. We have a few of our freezer meals left. My husband and I had prepared these last Sunday, and I think we made probably over a dozen. We have some ground turkey left, unused, pork chops. We have that vanilla ice cream. It's Umpqua Dairy, which is our favorite. And it was my birthday, so we had ice cream and some triple berry pie. Super yummy. And the freezer meals we have on top, it's just plain chicken. I believe it's chicken breast or chicken tenders. And then we have a few different freezer meals, and they never look yummy. I don't even think crock pot meals look that good unless it's right when you put them in. But we have cilantro lime chicken. We have chicken vegetable rice casserole, and then chicken fajitas. We have biscuits. The kids really like to have those for breakfast once in a while. These are fun. This is just potatoes and ham. Earlier this week there were probably 10 breakfast burritos that we had prepared and we had some people stay the night last weekend, so we ate those. But that's leftover potatoes and ham for the next time I want to do like a casserole or breakfast burritos or egg scramble or something. Ground turkey, carrots, more ground turkey, pita pockets. Way in the back are some frozen French fries, and then we have just a couple of pork chops left over. For some reason, I have nothing on the door besides some yogurt and ice water. And then I will show you the fridge in just here in a second. Fridge. Here are some English muffins, some of that homemade jam, sour cream, which is always a staple in our house, and cottage cheese. We have some coffee creamer, some little yogurt pouches for the kids' lunches, and then we are condiment freaks. We love condiments, so there are some of them. And a lone bottle of beer on the bottom. Whenever we have friends over, they always bring beer, but my husband doesn't ever drink it. Unless they're here, he'll maybe have one. But whatever they leave until the next time they're here. So we're down to 1 beer. And then here in the fridge we have This is one of those freezer meals that I had made with my husband last weekend. Tonight we are having, what is this? Oh, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. So we prepped those, and then I just ended up freezing the cheese also with the meat. And then last night after the kiddos went to bed, I prepped some fruit for the day. This is celery and green onions. I'm gonna make a chicken salad today. Frozen chicken shredded up already. This is leftovers a couple of days ago. For lunch I made zucchini boats with like ground turkey, black beans, cilantro, tomatoes. This is our meat and cheese drawer. Usually the kids' snack drawer. I'm not sure why those are in there. They get in here for snacks a lot. These are new. I haven't tried these yet. I'll probably have one today for lunch. Chicken sausage. My youngest loves ham, so I buy lots of ham. There's usually a pile of string cheese in there. They get in there freely. There's some eggs, water, applesauce. My favorite yogurt is the ones with the chia. I just love chia seeds. Just some milk. My good friend bought me that bottle of wine for my birthday. May have to have some tonight. One crisper, broccoli, tomatoes, romaine. I'm going to cut up some of those veggies today for my eggs. And then in here we have celery, there's spinach under there, some jalapenos. Again, my husband loves anything with jalapenos. And then a bag of carrots. And that's everything. Okay. Thanks for looking at my fridge. We'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye.